Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in. As we can see guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing us a very interesting scenario. A scenario which is pointing us where the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term, where the price of Bitcoin for the coming days might be possibly heading. So before I start talking about it, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this at the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder to those individuals who have not claimed this free 200 USD position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description because this event is going to end in 8 days. So if you want to trade with free money, if you want to take advantage of this opportunity, then definitely check the video description. Now what I want you guys to do is to simply monitor this falling channel pattern, because this falling channel pattern is a bullish continuation pattern, and according to this bullish continuation pattern, the price of Bitcoin is still facing resistance from this horizontal trend line, which has been acting as resistance since couple of days. Yes guys, after reaching the first price objective, just like I shown you an example, the price of Bitcoin is facing resistance, but we are aware if this resistance gets broken, if the price manages to flip it into proper support, the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually looks very bullish, because breaking out of this horizontal trend line means parallelly we will be also breaking out of this falling wedge pattern, another bullish continuation pattern. Yes guys, in the medium short term, just like I shown you an example, we are expecting more sideways movement before starting with an actual impulsive move. Yes guys, in the medium short term, if the price manages to break out of the 72,000, then we are aware this falling wedge pattern will line up perfectly, this falling channel will line up perfectly, and this descending broadening wedge will line up perfectly, because according to this descending broadening wedge as well, this is another bullish continuation pattern. We are facing resistance around 72,000, but once this key line of resistance gets broken, once the price flip this into proper support, you can see, just like I shown you an example, the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually looks very bullish. And even if it fails, I mean, yes, we are aware about the resistance which you have around 72,000, because even the Wyckoff's free accumulation, a bullish continuation pattern, is pointing us that in the medium short term there might be few attempts, but it won't be that easy to break out of this key line of resistance. So what could be happening? More sideways movement, even few shakeouts before starting with an actual impulsive move, because according to this Wyckoff reaccumulation phase, since it gets formed during an uptrend, this might be just a temporary pullback. But I want to make things very clear. What could be first? What could be happening once this key line of resistance gets broken? I mean, once this falling channel horizontal trend line gets broken, once this falling wedge pattern gets broken, this descending broadening wedge upper trend line gets broken, and even the resistance from this Wyckoff's reaccumulation gets broken. In that case, we will monitor this price action in a very simple way. I mean, by using this rising trend line. This rising trend line is also pointing us where the price for the coming days might be possibly getting attracted. I mean, in an uptrend or during this uptrend, you can see the price tends to get attracted around this rising trend line before starting with an actual corrective move. So in our case, if we are going to see another continuation after some shakeout, then please do not panic. That might be just a temporary pullback before heading towards this rising trend line, and only after that start with an actual corrective move here like this. Yes guys, this rising trend line for now could be acting as magnet, just like from this past price action, right? This rising trend line could be acting as magnet, which could be attracting us in between 90,000 100,000 before deciding an actual trend duration. And those who have been following me for a while, you know guys, I've been shouting on top of my lungs that this parabolic curve pattern is also pointing us that once we get attracted around this sell point, that will be again around 90 to 100,000, only after that we are going to start with an actual corrective move, because according to this step-like formation, you can see we have already formed base 1, base 2, base 3, and this might be a formation of base 4. In base 4, we are expecting more sideways movement, but at the end, the price is expected to head towards the sell point, and only after that start with an actual corrective move. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. The price of Bitcoin, you can see in a bigger picture, clearly points us once the resistance which you have around 72,000 gets broken, the upcoming days for Bitcoin looks very bullish. And beside this example, what if the price in the medium short term starts showing more sideways movement, even some weakness? what in that case? In that case, we are going to monitor this parallel channel or horizontal channel here, you know, for our time frame, because according to this horizontal channel, you can see guys, the upper trend line right now is acting as a strong line of resistance, whereas the lower trend line is acting as a strong line of support. So in the medium short term, if you look at it carefully, you can see where could the price of Bitcoin be getting attracted around this lower trend line. Yes guys, this lower trend line might be attracting us. So please be aware, even if this plays out, price getting attracted towards this lower trend line from this parallel channel, right, then I just want you guys to be aware, even if the price starts showing weakness like this, another continuation to the downside, we have strong support above 60,000 before looking for any short opportunity. I mean, I just want you guys to be clear, even if the price in the medium short term starts showing weakness like this, as long as the price remains over 60,000, I don't want any of you to panic, because that might be just a temporary pullback before starting with an actual impulsive move. I mean, price after some sideways movement, after some fake out, it might start with another continuation like this, because we are aware in the medium short term, even according to this leading indicator, we might get attracted, because this is a VCPR. VCPR usually attract us. We might get attracted around this 66,000 to 63,000 before finding bottom, before starting with an actual impulsive move like this. Yes guys, according to this leading indicator, since the price is choosing a trend direction without touching any of these three trend line, either the top or the bottom CPR line, right, this might be just a temporary pullback, price getting attracted in between these trend lines before starting with an actual impulsive move, because we are aware in the medium short term, even this weekly scenario is pointing us, we might see price showing weakness. Price might get attracted around this lower trend line before deciding the actual trend duration. Yes guys, even this ascending bottom wedge, a bearish continuation pattern, could be attracting us. I mean, this lower trend line here in the medium short term could be attracting us before, right, before choosing an actual trend duration, because we are aware, along with the support from this ascending bottom wedge, even the support from this volume profile, the POC line, is going to be holding us. I mean, this POC is a horizontal trend line that showcases an asset's price point where the most trading activity has occurred over the season. So for us, above 60,000, I mean, this green line, sorry, red line sits around 62,708. You can see even this trend line will be looked as one of the most important support for Bitcoin. So as long as we remain above this trend line, even this bearish continuation like this could be very short-lived, and price after that could be starting with an actual impulsive move, because if you look at the volume profile on the right hand side, you can see it is a representation of the volume traded at different price labels, and it also helps traders to identify the area of high activity with high volume and low activity with low volume, which also helps traders to identify which area is important. I mean, where the price in the medium short term could be getting attracted. So even if this bearish continuation starts playing out, price getting attracted on this POC line, I don't want you guys to panic, because even according to this Williams alligator indicator, even according to this CryptoAnup buy sell indicator, since the price of Bitcoin is still above this trend line, these trend lines will be acting as additional support for Bitcoin. Yes guys, you can see above 60,000 we have extremely important support line for Bitcoin, and each and every retracement around this trend line in the past price action, you can see during uptrend, has resulted in a very bullish move. So in our case, since we are also above this trend line, this might be just a temporary pullback, right, like this, before finding bottom, before starting with an actual bullish move. Because for now, even according to this Bollinger Band, we are holding the support from the center line. This center line during uptrend usually acts as support. So in our case, this is also squeeze in Bollinger Band. This squeeze could be indicating us the upcoming days for Bitcoin is going to be very volatile. So even if the price starts showing weakness like this, right, or more sideways movement, I want you guys to be prepared, because squeeze in Bollinger Band usually represent incoming volatility. So for us, this incoming volatility might be favoring the long, even if the price in the medium short term starts showing weakness like this, getting attracted on 65, 66,000, even up to 60, 61,000 before starting with an actual impulsive move, because I personally think Bitcoin will test 80, 90, even up to 100,000 before choosing an actual trade duration. So in case of doubt, always zoom out. So these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my vlog, then please guys do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed this free 200 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, then please check the video description, because this event is going to end in 8 days. So if you want to claim free money, if you want to trade with free money, then definitely check the video description. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye bye.